Mm. And we're live. Welcome, Teresa. Welcome, Chrissy. Uh, Let me nothing there before I even start. Uno momento. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Let us all begin. Blessings to everyone. Welcome to you all. As you see my topic, psychopath strike again. It's not really strike again. He struck before, but it come to the time of his sentences. Um, I don't know if you all remember the story about this conductor, this bus conductor who killed his 7-year-old child. He was with 7-year-old aunt, and they used to have dispute. He used to beat um this lady over and over and over again, and they they talked to the lady about it and asked her to leave him. and she eventually leave him. But after she left, he went on to carry out his callous act on this little 7-year-old, which is the ex-girlfriend niece. So this is from the Gleaner though. Um, he got sentenced recently. A St. Catherine bus conductor who pleaded guilty to murder of Savannah Child, 7 year was sentenced to life imprisonment in St. Catherine Circuit Court today, which is I think 2 days back. And he is Vivian Vernon of Portmore, St. Catherine. That is Kadisha Cousins, a student of Waterford Primary in the parish. In handing down the sentence, Justice Bertram Morrison said the crime was premeditated, heinous, and barbaric, which the punishment must reflect. He told the accused, who stood stoic in the dark, that justice must be served for the victim. Big up to the Gleaner. The judge said that those like-minded should be discouraged from such wicked act. Justice Morrison said that Jamaica was suffering from criminality, therefore the sentence must reflect that the public was hurting by it. He said although the Criminal Justice Administration Act allows that having pleaded guilty, the accused may benefit from a reduction of sentence, Vernon case was not applicable. The public would not be satisfied if you benefit from a reduction in sentence, since you have a prior conviction for violence, and there is a premeditation and aggravation is more than the motivating circumstances, Judge Morrison said. He then um, sentenced Vernon to 2 years and 11 months for arsoning and life imprisonment for murder, according to the report on November 5th, 2014. After burning down the house of his girlfriend, the child's mother, Vernon, killed the 7-year-old um, Waterford student and dumped her in the Warrior Cobra River. He subsequently arrested and charged with murder after several items, including the child's identification card, were found in his possession. This is a whole lot. This is a, this is a whole lot. Vernon pleaded guilty to arson and murder while in circuit court earlier this year. He was represented by attorney-at-law Dennis Hinson, um, who cited provocation as the reason for Vernon's action. Please. Welcome, Marlene. Welcome, Anne Marie. Yeah, so this lady, she was charged, and she was the girlfriend of Vernon, and she was being warned to leave the man alone because of all the beating and the disrespect and the abuse that she was going through. And it's like every time they said this man would come and go and visit this lady, Vernon would normally beat up the lady. You all break up when you're ready and make up, and then it come to bomb, and the lady decide to leave, and she did leave. The man would return to the niece of the girlfriend house when the man go in prepare, and when I said he was prepared, he prepared because in bringing gasoline and in carrying lights, and he tried to burn down the house, and God save the people them that they never get burned up in it. All right. Everyone was safe from the attempt to set the place ablaze. Then few days, the same niece of the ex-girlfriend leave for school. Lo and behold, the school called to say the child didn't turn up for school. And then everyone was concerned after the child didn't return either. This child is just 7 years old at the time. The parents went to the police station and they filed a missing person report. Everyone suspected that it was Vernon, and I think he have a alias name Outlaw, and they suspected that it was him because he was a troublemaker, and him have some things to do with it. The search began. They found her school bag. They found her ID and Vernon. So now you know he has become a suspect in the case. At that time, family members of him spoke to him and have him turn himself in. Look for he was locked up for 8 years. 8 years. It was since this year that the case came up back again. And he was recently sentenced to 21 years to life. 21 years to life. He was eligible for parole. And they minus the 8 years that he was there for. Trust me, me not minus it. May I give him all of it. You know, because he was already there for 8 years. So they minus that 8 years, and he got like 13 more years. So and he also get an additional 2 years and 11 months, and that was for the attempt to burn down the family the family house. Welcome, Iris. When they found the little girl at the time, she was found floating in the Rayakobe River. A part of her hand was missing. What appears that she was strangled and joined up like Cain. Trust me. Oh, you got strangle a 7-year-old girl, big old tough back man like that. Big old man like that. You got strangle a 7-year-old innocent child. Why would you want to take the life of your niece? And this little girl was not a part of the relationship. She was never a part of the relationship. You know, you was with the aunt, and you was being abusive in the relationship. Apparently, the aunt couldn't take it no more. So what she did, she leave because she was spoken to over and over and over again. So the time has come for her to leave, and she leave. This little girl was very much innocent, and the girlfriend that was in the relationship, stop with this man. It's okay. Good for her. She escaped the relationship on earth. And thank God. But you see, what happened now happened to the innocent girl, the innocent baby, who was never ever a part of the relationship. This little girl was very much innocent, and the girlfriend that was in the relationship with this man is okay. Good for her. But for Kedisha, only God knows what she went through at that very tender age. And when I say at that very tender age, the age of 7, why would you want to pick on an innocent child? Why you never go search with somebody else and go look for a big old man who can catch you and put on some licking upon your skin? You can imagine now, this lady, which is the aunt, the things that she's been going through, because she gonna feel like say, yeah, she's the cause of the niece's death. She carry all this burden with her. And for how many years? 8 years. You can just imagine the burden which she carry. The things that might go through her mind. And then this come back up again. And it's like a reflection of what happened in the past. And what happened to her niece. That's why I said, in this life, and I always said it, ladies and gentlemen, we have to make better choices. Although sometimes when they come into your life, they come into your life as if they were sent from heaven. But as soon as you reach in the midst of that relationship, terror, horror, everything starts. When they come, they come and show them true colors. They come and pretend as if they are the best thing that ever happened on the face of this earth. And sometimes we're supposed to, even in the interim, we're supposed to see the red flags. Because red flags always present itself. Always present itself. You're the cause of the downfall of your relationship. The aunt was a victim. And now you're pulling that little girl, 7-year-old baby, who has nothing Nothing, absolutely nothing to do with your relationship. When I think of she caused a breakup, you cause your breakup. You can step in as you feel a man and you beat one woman because, you're a woman beater. And ladies, man, me telling a man, and me talk all the time, we have to make better choices. We have to make better choices and more positive choices. Sometimes we already have kids for next man before, but when the next man a come and they accept you guys, accept us, the cow. Remember, you have to accept the calf, and if he's a good man, you will know. Say if you're gonna love the mother, you're gonna love the children, them, even though them are not for you. It's not like a lot of mother don't look father for the kids. Cause me personally, me always make a man know, say straight up, those are my kids. I'm not looking a father for them. Them have a father, and them have good father. But you're gonna be respectful of my kids, and I let my kids them know you're gonna be respectful of whoever I am with. You understand? This is supposed to be a relationship, family. Differences are gonna come, and don't raise your hand either for say you call it me. And once it start become abusive, if it should ever come abusive, don't think I'm gonna be sitting down and let my kids them see everything that I am going through and a boy picking them may have. Because if me go stay in the position or the situation and continue on that path, oh a man feel like he can't come and he can't raise the hand and he can't kick and he can't box. And probably can't even find a night meal. I tell you, Teresa, we have to know we work, man. Sometimes we just make people or man value us to their expectation. And that's not how it's supposed to be. Not supposed to, that's not how it's supposed to be. We have to value ourselves and know we work, man. Telling you. Welcome, Nikisha. Can you imagine this aunt? Because she gonna feel like she had the cause of her niece's death. That's how she gonna feel. She's the cause of this my niece's death. When sometimes, we put ourselves in this situation and sometimes we put ourselves in a situation and sometimes we go into the situation or the relationship blindly because we're naive to a lot of things, you know. See what the cleaner said, big up to the cleaner because it's the cleaner who carried I think it was this Friday, but I think they postponed the I think they postponed the sentence, you know. But me, you served 7 years already. You served 8 years. Trust me, I still I get a 21 pound the 8. Me not subtract nothing. Nothing. How you gonna take one little child? Anne Marie, so true. They're going to blame her. Oh yes. And you can just imagine that guilt that she gonna take around with her, or the guilt she's been taking around with her for the past 8 years, going 9 years. Because she gonna feel like, yeah, but she had the cause of her niece death. And you have some family where will understand and try to give and take and say, all right, even bring some form of comfort to her. But then at the same time you have to understand to the pain of that child's mother and the rest of the family. They might go through the trauma too. But I know everybody are gonna have like a conscience and say, it happened, and the way it happened, you know, we can come together, we can talk about it, and we can bring comfort to each other because my child died, and my aunt is out of the situation, which was a very abusive situation. Um, she out of that situation, and it could be her too. It could be her too. But I know everybody, I know every family is still the same. You're gonna have some family who are gonna turn upon you. You pray God. Are you the man they take? Are you or I would rather die. I would choose to dead over this situation because of the pressure and the guilt and the feeling that you have to carry around for the past 8 to 9 years. Nobody knows. Anne Marie said so true. They're going to blame her. Straight up. Teresa said some of us see the red flag. Yes, and then turn the blind eye, Teresa. Turn the blind eyes. Anne Marie said sometimes they are so nice. They hide. Exactly, Teresa. Same way. Same way. Because you're going to want a relationship. The best part of a relationship for everyone is the 3 to 6 months. Maybe that is not time enough to really find out about each other. But the red flag always comes soon. 3 months is enough time for you start showing true colors, show who him is and how him been. And you're sitting in that relationship and you're sitting in that relationship for a long time. And at the same time, you get all the buff buff, you get all the beating, you get all the abuse. And people been talking to you for years, and you say, yes, you're gonna come out tight. Finally, you come out tight. But then, why did you wait? You could have stayed right tonight until probably you lose your life. And then the table turn, and the table turn on the little child, 7 years old. 7 years old. A big old man. I go strangle a 7-year-old. Come on, man. Go and go look for the lady. If you want beat again. It's just so sad. And the thing about it, the man went to the family house. And when I say went to the family house, the family of the child house, try to burn it down. Never work out because the people them escape without being hurt. Without being hurt. And as if that wasn't enough. That was never enough. You went back and get the little 7-year-old girl. Because you decide your mind say you have to carry out revenge. Probably you couldn't find the ex-girlfriend. So he just turned the table upon the little girl. But that not justify nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing that you do. Absolutely nothing. I'm a hope, I'm a wish, I'm a pray these family could have come together. Because me not care what nobody gonna say. Me not think the rest of family member take it lightly. But if it's the kind of family member who know love and who can come together and still can say, thank God my sister or my daughter, my auntie, come out tight. Yes, what happened to the niece? Not still not justify nothing. Very hurtful. A lot of pain. And a lot of and I think they traumatized by this. But at the same time, we have to try to see if we can come together and work this out and bring comfort to each other. Some form of comfort. Because we can't do it by ourselves. Togetherness. We can't go wrong when we come together and comfort each other and be there and, still need that encouragement, still need that strength, still need to know that somebody really and truly care in spite of the downfall of this little child or the death of this little child, because I want to say downfall. Man, I'm telling you, it's really a sad story. It's really a sad story, and I hope and I pray them them should have never subtract the 8 years when do already, because it seem like from them lock him up, him never get no bail or anything. Him been there for the 8 years. Him been there for the 8 years, going 9 years this same year up till Friday. Him been there. So at least he will start serving time, but me not think that a punishment enough. I don't think that a punishment enough. But as the judge say, the thing did not apply to him at the time when the crime happened. Condolences to the family and this little girl. Anyway, I have I wanted to talk about this story, and I am trying not, as I give this thing some time, I'm gonna put this aside until, because I give this thing some time until 12 o'clock tomorrow night. And if this doesn't come true, if this doesn't work out, I am telling you, and when I said I am telling you, social media sites, all of them I get this. And here in this America, there's gonna be an investigation, and it's gonna be a open and shut case. It's gonna be a open and shut case, and I'm not gonna say nothing much again about this tonight. I said I was gonna talk about it tonight, but I give this until 12, and until 12 tomorrow night. And if you don't come through, if you don't come through and do what you know you have to do, remember, because I got this. And when I say I got this, and I got everything. And I'm not alone. I am not alone in this. I'm telling you, you see us Jamaicans, and if you follow us Jamaicans, trust me. And that's why you see our country can better, and our people now get better, because we don't try to do better. We can't be honest. We can't be fair. We don't have no sympathy, as me say. We don't have no love. We heart is as colder than a deep freeze. And I'm gonna talk about this. I said I was gonna talk about it tonight, but I'm definitely gonna cancel this tonight. And the reason why I'm gonna cancel this tonight, I said, and I make sure, let these people know that by 12 o'clock tomorrow night, if this doesn't settle, if this doesn't settle, I am straight up gonna turn up the heat. And when I said I'm gonna turn up the heat, I'm gonna turn up the heat. Because you know why? I try to be humble, and I try to be fair, and I try to be straight, and I give and I take, but I take a whole lot, and I give a whole lot too. But you see, when you're not honest, you see, when you're dishonest, you see, when you can't be straight, and your intention and your mind set one nasty, dirty way just to be unfair and try to tear down, can't tear me down. Cannot tear me down. Will never tear me down. God built me, and only God Almighty Himself can break me. I will never, ever let people break me. Ever. And when I say that, I mean it. I am here, and let me tell you something, And a lot of people don't know, I am a strong woman, A God give me my strength, A God give me the courage, A God there with me, The God will promise me saying, never leave me or forsake me, I may believe, I may trust that, I may live by that. I come a far way. And I'm still going a further way and further than anyone expected. I am confident. I am conscious. But you know what? Sometimes people take your humbleness for granted. Sometimes because you try to be peaceful and you try to do the right thing and you may give and take and you're being reasonable, people look at it and say, okay, probably she's stupid. No, I am not. Highly educated, very conscious, and I have my head and my body. Me is just a person who very soft-hearted when it come to people and dealing with people. I have a conscience, and as me say, this is how God want me to be. This is how I've been. Not now, not today, not sincere from since I was a child. We need, we need to take a stand in our life, and some people need to be disciplined. And discipline not apply one way. Discipline apply both ways. And when I say discipline apply both ways, it apply both ways. My queens, I'm gonna say this again. I'm not gonna be on for too long. Let me see what time it is. Cause I'm going to work. I'm gonna cut this live short. But I'm gonna encourage you, ladies, again, in this life, when we are making choices, we are all to make good choices for ourselves, for our children. Fathers, when you're making choices too, make good choices for yourself and your children. We all deserve peace, we deserve love, and we deserve comfort in our life. Sometimes it's the example that we set. Sometimes it's a foundation that we come off of, and the foundation that we try to build for ourselves. Sometimes we have to understand, no matter what the circumstances, we've been through it in our lives. But we reach a point in our lives where we need peace, we need love, we need happiness, we need success. We need to be treated fairly. We need to be treated with love and respect. We needed to be treated like queens and princesses. We need to be treated like king and prince. And we need to come and show our kids, set good example for our kids. Don't let anyone come in your life and try to destroy your life. If you put yourself in the position for one man or one woman come in your life and use you and abuse you, that is gonna happen. Because that's the example you set. That's the thing you bring on or bring into your life. And when you draw these things into your life, it will continue with you until death or until you say when. We must not and never put ourselves in this position. And sometimes we do all these things because of a little change, of a night dinner. We do these things because we want piece of clothes to wear. We do these things because we have the rent to pay, the light bill. We do these things because we have the kids to take care of. Be a good example. Be of good example to your kids. Set standard. Set the levels high. And no matter how low you are, you can rise to that. It doesn't matter how low you are, you can rise. And there's a way to rise, no matter how down you are, how depressed. You could have been at the dirt. I'm telling you, ladies, it don't take much. It doesn't take much to make yourself a woman. Become independent. Value yourself. It doesn't take a lot. And that's why you see I used to come in the evenings and I have these things that I write. And these things are things that I sit and I write because I love to write and I write a lot. I write a whole lot. My kids them said they couldn't write so much. I love to write. And if I'm laying down and something come to my mind, remember It's like God just has shown me everything, so. And it's written right there, even when my eyes is closed. I jump up and I write it down because it's positive and it's true and the reality of our lives. But when you go accept the negative and try to live with the negative, that's what gonna follow you for the rest of your life. You're pulling all these bad vibes. You pull on all these bad vibes and this and all this destruction and all this curse onto ourselves. And we live in it and we continue to live it. And we don't try to change our circumstances, turn it around for our good, for our children good, for a better country, for a better district, may I say. We don't try to set some example. And we don't try to put ourselves in our position where we can hold we head up high, we shoulder square, our foot moving. And know say, it no matter what our circumstances, sometimes we grow in our environment where all of these things we experience, all of these things we see, all of these things we live. But then you can come to the realization that this is not what I want for myself, for my kids, for my family. And we can say, you can choose where you want. Something will better you, put you in a better position, set you on the way, a clear path. We can do it. And when I say we can do it, we can do it. We are the ones who try to bring down ourselves because we tend to tell ourselves that we are helpless. We can't help ourselves. We can't help ourselves. We don't have to have nothing to help ourselves. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Take a lot. I mean, I know it's hard. I mean, no, say cost of living high. But at the same time, there's so much that we can do with our lives without even having to look to one man or turn to one man. And make one man feel, say, if they not put on the pot, if they not put on the pot, we can't eat. I come in America here, so I tell you, I plant my fruit, I plant my vegetable and something, and I reap. I plant my sorrel, and I reap. We need to take a stand in our life as women. We need to stand up. And we need to start somewhere. And start at a point where you can take it little by little by little and you can build higher and higher and higher and you can get better and better until you reach the best. We can do it. We don't have to find ourselves in this situation where we get used and abused by men, by society. We just need to stand up and fight. We fight. We can't fight it. And no fight, we fight. And guess me what? And when I say I fight, I fight. Because me choose my way, how me want to live. My mother grow us to be independent. I'm in a feel so me feel live dependent for the rest of my life. Not because my mother could have went put the food on the table. That because my mother could have went give me $1 and say behave yourself and tough fight. Not because my mother would have went send me go to school. Me choose my way because me see myself from I being young as a business person. I see myself handling money, rich, have my house, 2 kids. That's how I see myself when I was young. And me run out there, me go live. Run out there and me go live. Which me never have to go because say me a parent and me I do this and me I do that. And me start a business. And me start my first job me get when me run and left my mother house. I never forget. It was for cleaning carpet and my first check was $18. $18 because me work off a commission. $18. That was my first check as a salesperson. And let me tell you something. Me tell myself say no. Me no want nobody give me no check. Let me write me one check. Let me sit down and count me one money because at the end of the day, if I make $10, that for me. That's what me earn. And me earn it honestly. And me start. And when me tell us me start. And me telling what happened to me when me just start. Find one man and think it was the best man for me. Think it was a good man. Welcome, Shana. And when me check out it, it was one of the worst thing what could have ever happened to me. What you think me do? You think me staying at that? Me work my money and me put my money because me did young and naive and stupid and the first me go talk these things. Me may talk to people otherwise, but the first me go talk about this and my life. That's how me tell us that we can reach somewhere. We can do so much for ourselves. And we can be better. And stop give up life. And when me start, I'm here work my money and I put in a the man account. That time me a good hairdresser. Good hairdresser, nobody no ramp with me. I'm still good for my thing. Right? And me decide to want one beauty salon. Never forget. And this guy carry me go meet his mother and his mother love me so much. And when me tell her his mother love me so much. She love me because she look and on me she tell next door neighbor say me make she eat meat. Gas done in the house me buy gas. And me tell her I put my money into the man account. And when the time come for me go buy me equipment them for me here just in the parlor. The check after me go through the bank. The check we have to write in his name because the account was his name. In his name. But by me working money and put in there. And when we go to the beauty supply, everything was in his name. And the man just take foolishness. Me never run up and down. Me never do it two man one time. And remember, me tell you, me did brown and pretty and sexy. Bad. And you know what the man do? When me and him catch up, the man take back everything from me. Me can't claim nothing. Because nothing enough for me name. The mother leave me in her house, put me in her room, gone America, and if stay the one man me here, the mother call him and said to him, say, you fi go look work and give. And if you give me money for save and good food for eat. Because I was taking care of him and his child when nothing was happening for him. I may tell you, that's what I tell you people. I learn from these things. These things motivate me. These things push me to be a better person and to do good for myself. And I lose all of that. Welcome. And when I say I lose all of that, I lose all of that. And I never forget the next door neighbor have a partner running. And she invited me for coming at the partner. And I went back out there. And I started working again because I don't have nothing to turn to. Because the man take away everything from me. Everything. Dryer, shampoo, base, everything we can think of. I mean, no means I don't fool nothing. You understand? I'm going to go back and try again. I'm going to try again and this lady put me in her partner. And she give me the partner, she give me the partner money early. Because me not stay with her. And she give me the partner money early. And you know what me do? Me rent a room. And when me rent the room, his son build the bed for me. Just the bed bottom. Just the bed bottom. And his son build the bed for me. Pay for it. You know what me buy put on the bed? Sponge. One big thick sponge. And when we move into the one bedroom, me never have sheet. One towel lay down pan, one cover me. Me go hurry that I didn't have hurry. And me go buy me sheet material them. It never swan or nothing. And when you come in for me one little my little room and can see how me keep it clean with my one little bed in night. And me a eat and me a drink. And remember me tell you. At this me come back up from. Me come back up from this me learn me lesson well. Even when his sister everybody come back to me and I talk to me, say, take him back, take back what? When me I do with you? when you never have nothing. Me did have you, me used to go there and hustle and bustle and help you and your people. And then when you come and you start have something, you start putting on the rock stone. Ladies, there's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm been mean to in the past. And the more you mean to me, the more you hate me, is the more love me I give you. Is the more love me I give you. Cause me don't know what it is to hate. Me know what it is to tell you my mind and tell you the truth. And let you know my position straight. And me gone. And when me gone with love in my heart same way. And me feel good. Because guess what? Me not tell you no lie, me tell you the truth. Ladies, we can't do it. We can't do it. I've done it. I have done it. And remember, me said me did have family who could have helped me and would have helped me. My mother teach us to be independent, to be clean, take care of our hygiene, take care of ourselves. Send us go to good school. Give us trade. And even if we don't have a trade, trust me, we can take we hand and turn fashion. We can do it. If you put your mind to it, there's a lot of things, and I talk all the time, there's a lot of things about me that people don't know about me. I've been down there, but me never stay down there. I was determined to make it because me see myself from a little girl being rich. I drive the best car, have the nicest house, and my two children. Me end up with four. And when me get the first two and go back after, go get them I wanna me say I catch me get catch. Cause me can't tell you the age of my kids them and watch the gap between it. It's not like me did stupid. I me never have made palm my body. Me always I try to think a way how to work out my life, how me can make it, what step me can take, which part me can turn. I me never think about put no man in it. Never think about putting a man in the midst of my life. Believe me, when that happened to me, that happened to me. If you see me work my money hard, run cash, work it, put in your bank book. And at the same time, I was helping you with your child, your family. A mother that come to love me and respect me. And leave me in her house, come America, yeah. And she tell me when she'll leave. She said, make sure so when I come back, I come see you, yeah. And then you are going to tell me, said that happened to me. And because I don't talk about it. No man and any man me there with, even my kid's father. When me find out him is a womanizer, what you think me do? Jesus Christ. Ladies, we have to have common sense. Me I'll encourage him to bring you man, come go live in the house. Me say bring her come go live in because I don't have nothing to do with you. I am done. And me and him living in that house. And me I take care of my kids. And no one know there wasn't a relationship with me and him. Everybody feel like, yes, there is a relationship. The way we grow our kids. The way we grow our kids. And the way our kids turn out to be. And until to the day, I still have a good relationship with that man. I can laugh with him. I can call him. And me and him can hold a conversation. Me and him and my husband. He not call and not said to me, say, yell up your husband for me. If my husband is not around. Big up yourself. That's the kind of relationship me and my kid's father have. Because I make sure tell him even the past when me here and me call and him traffic. Me say, listen to me. Me say, where the kids them there? Not in front of them. And trust me. Trust me. the kind of relationship I have with my kid's father. Because, as me say, if I saw you set it in the beginning, that's how it's gonna be in the end. You have to take a stand in your life. You have to stand firm. You have to stand up for who you is. You have to stand up for something and not for anything. Because when you stand up for anything, you're gonna fall for anything. People that look at you and people that say, "Oh, she's simple and she always fight and she always do this and you have to." But when you dig deep inside, there's something else. There's something else way beyond that. There's a lady, there's a woman way beyond that. There's positive thinking and conscious thinking way beyond that. I was never afraid to tell somebody my mind. And if a man raise his hand and say, "I'm going to lick me," remember, it's gonna be a big fight and you're not gonna win because I am going to win. Because if you have the guts for raise your hand for one beat me, why me not stand up and slap you back like a man? Hmm? If you feel say you are gonna have money and because you don't give me no money, me can't put the pot on fire. Me always have my little piece not to put on. Because me learn for see from a young girl. If I $10, me can put on five. Me I put that down. And all when me this, all when you hear me I say me broke. No pay me no mind. Cause me have something. But me have something for when the worst tragedy come. Ladies, I'm imploring you all. Please value yourself. Value yourself. You don't have to put on the name brand this and the name brand that and the big hill boot and it. Me a girl will always have on me nail. Me ear always well done. I couldn't tell when I put on nail. Me know how to put myself together. And me no have to go to go spend $1 million to go buy name brand this and name brand that. My kids them wear name brand. I feed them time. For me time, I fi give back and encourage people and try to say we can motivate people and see how much good we can do for our lives, ourselves and our children, the generation that is next to come. And then tell people all the while this is the reason why I'm here. And sometimes, as I said, I don't like to take up certain topic. I rather to sit here and speak to my people because when I'm here, me right now here speaking to you, I feel like I'm extending that kind of love, that kind of hug because I love you all. And what I'm saying to you and what I'm doing is coming from way deep down within. I want better for us. And when I say I want better for us, I want better for all of us. Me don't want to know if it come and then know if it come and if I say real queen be this, real queen be this. Yes, real queen bee is gonna be there for you guys. And I will always be there for you. I appreciate all of you who come from who don't come. But me I love to see all of us can say, okay, I'm gonna take a turn in my life. I'm gonna change my circumstances. I can do better. And this is the better I wanna do. You know how you have to talk about it. Because sometimes you talk about it and it don't work out. When you have plans and that, that's why sometimes me tell my kids and me say, oh no, listen, me no want to talk certain things, you know. Just wait and make us see how it turn out. Sometimes me no like talk. Work on your craft. Work on your craft. Work on your thing. And come out and shine. And when you come out and shine, nobody come out and it's like you're bossy about it. And you're hype about it. Be humble about it. Crawl out. And when you come out in a humble way. We will get there. Well, Melanie, you're here. We will get there. We will get there. And we can do it. And tell you all that we can do it. All right. To my rest of people, I am trying to so let me see the time. All right. I'm gonna cut, but I'm gonna say this to my rest of people. That doesn't get anything yet, you're still gonna get it. And by tomorrow, the latest, because I think tomorrow is gonna be my last day of sending out. All right. So no feel like gonna get left out or not get left out, especially one somebody. Everybody. And if there's anybody who I didn't have no information for them, my number is right there, who need to make something different, or who need something for their kids for their holiday. My number is right there, 813-325-5735. 813-325-5735. Be blessed, all of you. Please remember to subscribe. Never forget to share, and hit the notification bell that every time I send out a new video, you will all be notified. I love you all. Have a blessed one, and I will see you before the Christmas. All right, be blessed and take care. God bless you all.